Hi there, my name is Brett, and I'm going to take a few moments here and introduce you to some of the new features in MotionBuilder 7. Let's take a little look at our Zach character here. He's set up with a control rig like you're probably used to seeing in previous versions. We've got our FK nodes here and our RK nodes, whatnot. In this version, we can change the look and feel of the control rigs quite a bit. So let's have a look at that. I'm going to select my control rig here and go to the properties. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit solid look here. And you'll notice that it's put our FK nodes into more of a boxy bones type look. And this helps you just pick, if I want to rotate this arm, and then I can just grab it real quickly there, whereas before, it would be hidden inside. Kind of got lucky here that it came up with a rotation manipulator. That's the last tool I used. If last tool I used was a scale manipulator, and I click on this bone, that's what I get. That's not so cool for speed. We don't want to have to go back and forth to our tools like that. So now what we can do is we can add a default manipulation mode to each node. So in this case, this is an FK joint. I'm going to want to probably rotate that locally each time I grab that. So now when I select it, even though I was scaling before, now it's going to bounce me back to a local rotation. And, that's going to increase your speed quite a bit. Our control rig here, let's go in full body mode and look at some of the visual feedback. Select that joint again, and you'll notice that the selected joint's highlighted in green, but the rest of the rig is brightened up as well. And what that's letting you know is that you're in full body mode now. So if you were to lay a key down, which I can do here, what it's going to do is lay a key on all those joints in our character. And they've given you a red marker to indicate you've made a full body key at that point in time. If we come along to here and go into our body part mode, again, it's letting you know what you selected and what key mode you're in. In this case, it's going to key the whole arm. So if I go ahead and lay a key down there, we've got a green indicator now letting us know that we've done a body part key at that point. And last but not least, we can key just a selected joint or node only, and that's indicated by a gray node. So very quickly, we can look at our timeline here, and hopefully we can organize it in our head where our major poses we've keyed down and where our secondary is happening, and should keep you from getting lost in your own animation if you tend to work very quickly. And it's important to point out that these color schemes are customizable. So you see it brightens up, there's a key there. So if we look at this rig, and we scroll down through our different options, we can customize the colors, and, we can brighten up our rig or make it dimmer, depending, maybe it's hard to see with a different color character, whatnot. And there's a few other visual feedbacks that are there to aid your workflow. If we're seeking goals on an IK chain, it lets us know that we've got that turned on now. In this case, they've chosen to color it red. And if we add a rotational reach, we get it yellow as well. Okay. Another major feature they've added in this version 7, is the ability to extend your character rigs. In the past, if you wanted to save a pose or key in full body mode, this kind of thing, you were limited by what was available in the character tool. Now, it's up to you what you're going to add into that character tool. So, in this functionality they've called character extensions. So right here you can see that the wings and the halo have been added. We're going to go ahead and add the skateboard. I'm just going to go Insert Character Extension. Let's call that, how about skateboard? Cool. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab my skateboard here, and I'm just going to Alt drag that onto that node. And it says Add Skateboard. Yep. Cool. So now what I need to do is just make sure I've got my extensions. I want to include them in this at character. There they are. So now if I am in full body mode here and I want to go ahead and lay down a key, I'm going to get keys on that skateboard as well. And of course the halo and wings that have been added in there. Another little speed enhancement that they've added into this version is has to do with the manipulation fields. If I just come down here and just touch in translation, I can immediately start typing and add new values into that field. And I can tab through different ones.